Welcome to workout of the week 105, a 6-day modified Westside Barbell advanced workout, which is also workout number 9 in this modified Westside Barbell workout series and the last workout in this modified Westside Barbell workout series. So, training goal, build and maximize strength, especially in the big lifts. Training intensity for our maximum effort 90 to 100% of the 1RM, for our repetition effort, repeated effort 65 to 85% of the 1RM, and the dynamic effort 50 to 70% of the 1RM. Reps 1 to 3 for the maximum effort, 5 to 12 for the repeated effort, and 2 to 3 for the dynamic effort. The training exertion moderate to maximum. The effort, again, maximum, dynamic and repeated effort, that's the core of the conjugate method. Let's talk exercises. We looked at the exercise classification system in the intro series, so go back and watch it. Otherwise, in a nutshell, it's based on squat, bench and deadlift. And for every main exercise, you have a variation of the main exercise, primary accessories, secondary accessories, tertiary accessories, and GPP if it applies. And the exercise order goes exactly as I've outlined it just now. Main exercise or variation of the main exercise, one of the two, and then primary accessory, secondary accessory, tertiary accessory, and or GPP. Training frequency 6 days a week, so then it's a station training including some complexes. How does it look? Here we are, and we jump right into it. So here we are, work out of the week 105, 6-day modified advanced. Let's do it again. 6-day modified Westside Barbell advanced workout, not swallowing down the words. Okay, you get an overview of the workout and then the weekly overview. So we have the maximum effort lower, then we have the maximum effort upper, then we have GPP, weaknesses and recovery, then we have workout 4, the dynamic effort lower, workout 5, dynamic effort upper, and then workout 6, again, targeting weaknesses. This is going to be a bit difficult because obviously that applies to each individual, which I don't know who's sitting on the other end of the camera and what his or her weaknesses are. But anyway, I'll go through it how it could look. Okay, workout number 1, maximum effort lower. Here we have box squats, good mornings, GHD, and then a complex of reverse hypers and hanging leg raises. As with the previous advanced workouts, we work up to a heavy single and then apply back down sets. Yeah? So the red one is the warm-up sets. Preferably you do a few more, so that is just a suggestion. Then you do your heavy single and then you do your back down set, 3 sets at 90% of the 1RM. Then we do good mornings, 3 sets of 5 at 80% of the 1RM. And then the GHD, 3 sets of 6, and then we do a complex of reverse hypers and hanging leg raises, 3 sets of 12. Then we go to our maximum effort upper. Here we have bench press, again working up to a heavy single, then a back down set, and then we do our floor presses, 3 sets of 5 at 80% of the 1RM. Then we do the dumbbell row chest supported, and then we do a complex of face pulls and triceps push downs. Yeah? So floor presses, we already had that, 3 sets of 5 at 80%, dumbbell row supported, 3 sets of 8 at 75%, and then the face pulls, 3 sets of 12 for face pulls, and the tricep push down, 3 sets of 12 at 65% of the 1RM. GPP, weakness and recovery, we do sled pushes, 6 sets of 1 rep. 1 rep is 20 meters. And then we do a complex for wrist extension, rear delts, wrist curls, band pull aparts. Yeah? And 8 repetitions, 3 sets of 8 within the complex. Then we do our dynamic effort lower, workout number 4, box squat band resisted, 6 sets of 2 at 50% of the 1RM. Then we do speed deadlifts, 6 sets of 1 at 60% of the 1RM. Then we do the SBB Bulgarian split squats, so safety bar Bulgarian split squats, 3 sets of 6 at 75% of the 1RM, and then a complex for the trunk, Hanging leg raises and back extensions, 3 sets of 12. And then our workout number 5, the dynamic effort upper. So bench press, band resisted, 6 sets of 2 at 50% of the 1RM. And then we do the close grip bench press complexed with a lat pull down. So here also an antagonistic complex, an upper body push complexed with an upper body pull, but we have an upper body horizontal push complexed with an upper body vertical pull. And then we do lateral raises. So 3 sets of 5 at 80% of the 1RM for the close grip bench press, with 3 sets of 7 at 75% for the lat pull down. And then we have 3 sets of 8 at 70% of the 1RM for the lateral raises. And then workout 6, the weaknesses. Here again, face pulls, wrist extension, rear delts, wrist curls, band pull aparts. Yeah? So it's a complex of 5 exercises in a kind of a circuit training. Yeah? So face pulls, wrist extension, rear delts, wrist curls, band pull aparts. So 8 repetitions face pulls, 8 repetitions wrist extensions, 8 repetitions rear delts, 8 repetitions wrist curls, 8 repetitions band pull apart. That concludes one complex. You could also call it almost a circuit. And then you go back and do the second complex, second circuit. Yeah? That concludes the workout. Once you download the PDF, you get a glossary explaining the terms. If you don't know all the terms, you can read a bit about myself. You can read what other people have to say about me, my former athletes, also what my mentees have to say about me and my former colleagues. And last but certainly not least, there is a chance to subscribe to the membership. Inside the membership, you get the 4-week periodized program along with another, we are in week 105, so along with another 104 4-week periodized programs. Make your math how long you'll be busy training if you would follow all programs. Okay, let's go back and finish it. Okay, so what are the next steps? You download the PDF, you join the membership. Again, inside the membership, you get the 4-week periodized program alongside another 104 4-week periodized programs. You like and subscribe. You can grab all previous workouts here. You watch the previous workout. You subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I see you next week with the next workout of the week.